Lab-grown meat, present and future. Imagine biting into a juicy burger, sizzling on the grill, with the rich aroma of perfectly cooked meat. Now, what if that burger never came from an animal, never required a farm, and was instead grown entirely in a lab? It might sound like something from a sci-fi movie, but it's real, and it's happening now. Lab-grown meat, also known as cultivated or cultured meat, is a revolutionary innovation that could reshape the way we eat, farm, and think about food forever. Lab-grown meat is exactly what it sounds like, real meat, that is grown from animal cells rather than harvested from a slaughtered animal. Scientists begin by extracting a small sample of muscle cells from a live animal, typically through a painless biopsy. These cells are then placed in a bioreactor, where they are fed essential nutrients like amino acids, sugars, and growth factors to help them multiply and develop into muscle tissue. Over time, these cells grow into a meaty structure that resembles the texture and composition of traditional meat. The finished product looks, cooks, and tastes just like the real meat. There are many reasons why lab-grown meat is generating excitement. One of the biggest advantages is its potential to significantly reduce the environmental impact of traditional livestock farming. Producing meat in a lab uses far less land and water, while drastically cutting greenhouse gas emissions. Some studies suggest that cultivated meat could reduce emissions by up to 96% compared to conventional beef production. In our previous video, titled Sustainable Eating, we discussed the greenhouse gas emissions from livestock farming. Without the need for large-scale animal farming, it also helps combat deforestation, water pollution, and excessive antibiotic use, making it a more sustainable alternative. Another major benefit is that lab-grown meat eliminates the ethical concerns associated with factory farming and slaughterhouses. Since the process only requires a small cell sample, there is no need to kill animals, which appeals to those looking for cruelty-free alternatives while still enjoying real meat. Additionally, because lab-grown meat is produced in a controlled environment, it can be free from harmful pathogens, reducing the risk of foodborne illnesses. But despite its promise, lab-grown meat faces significant challenges. One of the biggest obstacles is cost. When the first lab-grown burger was unveiled in 2013, it cost a staggering $330,000 to produce. Since then, production costs have dropped dramatically, with some estimates placing the cost of cultured meat at around $28 per pound today. However, this is still more expensive than traditional meat, and scientists are working to bring prices down further to make it commercially viable. Another challenge is replicating the complex structure of whole cuts of meat, such as steak or chicken breast. While ground meat products like burgers and nuggets are relatively easy to create, replicating the intricate texture of a steak is much more difficult. Researchers are developing new techniques, such as using scaffolds and 3D bioprinting to solve this problem, but it remains a work in progress. Consumer perception is another hurdle. While many people are excited about the idea of sustainable, ethical meat, others are hesitant to embrace a product made in a lab. Some worry about how natural it is, while others are concerned about potential health effects. Educating the public and gaining regulatory approval in more countries will be key to mainstream acceptance. Several countries and companies are leading the charge in developing lab-grown meat. The United States is home to pioneering startups like Upside Foods, Good Meat, and Finless Foods, while the Netherlands boasts companies such as Metable and Moza Meat. Israel is also emerging as a leader in the industry, with firms like Aleph Farms and Future Meat pushing innovation forward. Singapore became the first country in the world to approve the sale of cultivated meat, allowing restaurants to serve lab-grown chicken. Governments worldwide are beginning to establish regulations, and as more approvals roll in, the industry is expected to expand rapidly. Looking ahead, the future of lab-grown meat is full of possibilities. Scientists predict that by 2030, the cost of cultivated meat will be comparable to farmed meat, making it accessible to a wider audience. Texture and flavor are continuously improving, with researchers working on developing Wagyu beef and other premium cuts through advanced tissue engineering. Supermarkets and restaurants may soon offer a choice between farmed and cultivated meat, making it a normal part of everyday life. The food industry is evolving, and lab-grown meat is at the forefront of that change. With ongoing research, improving technology, and increasing awareness, this innovative approach to meat production has the potential to revolutionize the way we eat while addressing some of the biggest challenges facing the world today. Whether it becomes the new norm or remains a niche market, one thing is certain: our food system will never be the same again. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content like this, exploring the future of food, science, and sustainability. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Would you try lab-grown meat? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.